6 Cents, sponsored by UGmusic.com. That's UGMUSIQ.com.
To be the light, I just wanna shine. Waiting my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't want to be only in the light. I want to be the light. To be the light, I feel like a star.
I'm shining.
Burning oh so bright.
Yeah, baby.
I don't want to be only in the light.
Let's get it.
I want to be the light. To be the light, I feel like a star.
Yeah.
Burning oh so bright.
I'm feeling the vibe.
I don't want to be
I need to stop this.
only in the light.
Come on.
I want to be the light. To be the light.
Yeah.
Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up!
Oh no, every time we rock, y'all murking no. Then we run the cop, them banana clips running out, blocking no. Every time we pop them things, oh no. Every time we rap, you ain't hear me, no. Every time we shot, I don't even know. On a block rapping, no. Every time we pop them things, I come from the ghetto, I'm not confused. Cause when I look in the rearview, I catch the blues. Or is it red lights, yellow lights, night? Don't forget the yellow tape, that's an eyesight. They be like cold breeze, no whole D's. I be running like a nosebleed. No keys, and the streets know it's so easy to OD. I've been praying to God for so long. Got cold knees, and this rapping shit that changed my life. Cause it ain't no medication that can change my nights. I be rapping about the dreams and all the things I like. Nightmares of being killed, don't wanna live it twice. Mama's baby so shady, the world made me. Had to warm up on my own gun with no safety. Old lady on the porch trying to mind her biz, but she ain't studying, y'all, she trying to watch them kids. Fact. We be hopping out those weapons, no. Run up in they shots, play 'em like it's your show. Every time we rock, they ain't making no noise. Banana clip running out on them, oh no. When the neighbor knock, running, no. Every time they shot, oh no. Them not enough, come knock on your door. Every time we rock, no. Ghetto corrupted, I'm no puppet. Every time we in the news, I'm like, now Trump building walls, what a bucket. He just mad cause his DNA is rusted. Got my hoodie on, Drake ballot, kinda hoodie on. No justice, so precious, they just did them wrong. Cold streets, whole heat, somebody sing along. If they don't kill us, it's our own, then we do us wrong. Mad at one another when we losing. Wanna be kings but never king until it's proven. Now every time we feel like it's a come up, say we moving. Instead of building on our neighborhoods, we help ruin. Mama said it be days like this. Used to listen to the songs, now it's days like this. Can't even take your girl shopping without the phase like get. I'm praying I don't get like rock. Every time we rock, y'all murking no. Then we run the cop, them no. Banana clips running out, blocking no. Every time we pop them things, oh no. Every time we rap, you ain't hear me, no. Every time we shot, I don't even know. On block rapping, no. Every time we pop them things, we be hopping out those weapons, no. Run up in they shots, play 'em like it's your show. Every time we rock, they ain't making no noise. Banana clip running out on them, oh no. When the neighbor knock, running, no. Every time they shot, oh no. Them not enough, come knock on your door. Every time we rock, no.
I mean, you're right. You know what I mean? We some of the scenes I've seen, it's been organized the right way, and it's just only a few scenes that I see that's not well organized. Now you gotta sense the city of New York, right? New York, California, is big. You know what I'm saying? It's a big city, man. So you're gonna see crazy happen regardless. But to have it in Virginia, it shouldn't happen the way it happened in New York. It shouldn't happen that way. That's, you know what I mean? It shouldn't. It's two different places.
And see, the thing about it is, like, I guess I'm coming from it on a level of this is the home of Nat Turner. Like the stuff that I seen here, when I go to other places, it ain't the same.
No, it's not the same. I agree with you. It's not the same. Okay, it's not the same. But my thing is this: when that Norfolk chief came out, was it Norfolk? Was that Norfolk? Where when he started walking with everybody? Did you see that one?
Oh,
When they said,
you talking about the dude that wound up dying? Cause I know.
No, the chief of police.
Really?
But he started walking. When the crowd came up to the precinct and said, "Walk with us," he's talked to the crowd. He said he understood the crowd, and then somebody had gotten hurt, and so then they called the ambulance, and then it was the police and everybody that was there helped out the young lady. Had their books in their hands, you know what I'm saying, giving her, you know what I mean, some help. All sorts of doing over there. It was a beautiful day. You know what I mean? Even the cops started walking. I think it was in Norfolk that happened. I believe it was Norfolk. And it was a black chief. You feel me? And they had the whites there helping out. You know what I mean? But then started going crazy. After that happened at the oceanfront is what really everything up. Because Virginia was doing good. Norfolk only did a little damage, but it didn't really cause nothing. So since Virginia Beach did something that bad, Hampton ended up doing the same thing. Now Hampton got a curfew. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta understand something. It's just these young kids are out to do right, but at the same time they're still doing a little bit wrong. They don't know the complete to win is not to destroy. You're not supposed to destroy to win.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you want to destroy something? Don't destroy it. Yo, you're destroying something that you might own tomorrow. Why would you want to destroy that?
And see, it's hard to say that when a lot of these people don't feel like they got a stake in this country.
Yeah, bro, we can take whatever we want. We gotta vote, get the right president, the right mayor, and we gotta stand up for our rights. That's how we get everything back. If we don't stand for ourselves, we ain't gonna have anything. What they have now, we can take over. We the one that built that since before we were here. Our grandsons, sisters, and brothers, man, did all this, bro.
Well, see, like me and you, though, we understand it because we're both business owners.
There you go.
And see, like, I feel like it's up to, like, our generation to try to guide these younger ones. But, I mean, even with the music thing, and I try to instill this in a lot of the young ones that I meet, it's like, you got your, like, are you ready for what you trying to put out there? Because, like, the work that you got to put in ain't what you putting in right now.
Exactly. But you know what it is? It's that they, if they would have followed orders in their home, it would have been a difference. But what happens in society right now is that these young kids, I have to prove something to the next one. They're proving something for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the main problem. If one shoots and the other one doesn't, they're gonna make him shoot, or the other one's gonna shoot because he has to make himself look like a man. You feel
I
me?
can see that. It's becoming an age thing. Every black man experiences that.
You know, every black man experiences it, but it's gonna be a time that you got to go back and be like, is it worth it? What else is out there for me before you pull that trigger? What else is out there for me before I pull that trigger? We gotta start teaching these kids to understand, like, yo, there's another way out. If you pull this trigger for the 50 grand, right? It not only took your life, it took the person's life, took your life and everybody else that loved you. You feel what I'm saying? That 50 grand shouldn't mean nothing to go rob that person for that 50. Why? You can get yourself right. And then your first job, you can make that 50 grand a year. Your first job, you can make that 50 grand a year. It's no 25 grand no more. They're paying $15 an hour now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So understand something. See where I'm going with you? You see where I'm going with you at?
Yeah.
This is what I tell them. I said, there's plenty of ways to do it. Like for me, you know, I'm old school. Okay, I come from the crazy side of New York. You feel me? And all my life, I'm 15, 16 years old. If I'm 16 years old or 17 years old, And then I'm driving, going to school with a brand $30,000, $40,000 BMW convertible in the age of 17. That should tell you that I'm doing something wrong. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it took a wise man to tell me, yo, true. You got a child on the way. Do what you got to do, because if you don't, what you have now, you ain't going to be able to have it tomorrow. So if you're going to enjoy it, but take it with you. If you stay here, you going to go, it's going to remain here, but you're going to be gone. You got two ways you're going. Dead or locked up. You feel what I'm saying? So I told him, I said, yo, so I questioned, this is what I'm trying to say. These young boys should be able to understand like I understood. Okay, we're different people, but look, if you let one person talk to you, he might change your whole life. And I would never forget that man for that. He said, how much money you got? I said, well, I'll be honest with you, all the money ain't made yet, but I got enough to make 50 grand by the end of this week. But I got about 10 bands in my pocket. He said, well, I ain't gonna tell you how to continue doing what you're doing until you get your money. But once you get yourself 50 grand, I'm gonna tell you what you should do with it. He said, what you like the most? I see you like cars. I said, I love cars. He said, well, maybe you might want to open up a car dealership or, buy some cars and flip that instead of selling drugs. I thought about it. I went out there, I bought 2 cars. I'm 17 years old.
Hey, yo, Mo.
Hey, Dad, it's a wicked world we live in, and I know you've been having a lot on your heart lately. Well, here's your chance to vent. Talk to him.
Reality check 101, the pen pops the bubble. In other words, smirk him, I'm in lots of trouble. I don't know why the streets want me to sin. I'm like a crab every time I attempt to get out, they pull me back in. Thinking if they don't make it, they don't want to see nobody succeed. And it's a shame when that somebody is me. As far as beef, I'm dead to it. I ain't hip to it. It's like struggling times, I'ma get through it. Using my mind and my skill for this music, I will make this a movement. You can bet your cash and you can bet your ass, this hate, I'm immune to it. It don't faze me, your envy's my energy. I seen dudes blow up, I know dudes who flop. Used to be on and spend their life on the block. Used to be hard and spend their life in the box. With still bars and time calls with talent, I do it for y'all. Reflection of self. It's a reflection of self. It's a reflection of self. It's a reflection of self. Yeah. It's a reflection of self. Welfare, healthcare, hardships, drama, crime, sickness, depression, that's real life problems. Rapists, pedophiles, cop killers, viruses, diseases, etc. Real life deep. Pardon my French, but overstaying is getting me, brother. Seeing people from my hometown.
It's too cool. 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 I got it straight from the mud. Came straight from the mud, all you see was the dirt. Trapping from the bando, had to flip with some work. We took trains OT just to get to a bag. You had plans to get rich, just me and my man. It's too cold on these streets, better watch it back. cold, it's too 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 cold. I got it straight from the mud, it's too cold, 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 it's too cold. Trapping up the head, it's too cold, 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 it's too cold. I got it straight from the mud, it's too cold, 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 it's too cold. Trapping up the head.
I swear it's freezing down here, no lies, I'm freezing, I'm cold. Just free my G's from the can, they need to let them go. They need to free up my bros, they want my life, they want me gone. But dog, I'm keeping my soul, but dog, I'm keeping my soul. It's so cold in these streets, when you're known to the police and you're stuck in the deep internal pain right inside your brain. Let the fire burn, let the fire burn, let the rain pour until the puddles are deep. I've had enough of these streets, I've had enough of this world. When it spins and it turns, I've had enough, man, this peak, cause I'm stuck in the deep right now, man, I've had it all. They locked me up with a mental illness. I don't think that I'm mad at all, I was just bad at school. Swear to Lord, enough's enough. It's so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold. Got it straight out of the mud.
Yeah, they sending out these messages now, these curfew messages, because we like 6 straight days in the riots down here. But I mean, it hasn't really, only Saturday and Friday of last week. Saturday, maybe Sunday of last week was all the chaos. But right now, nah, man, it's been a really peaceful protest, so, you know.
Because they really don't have to be, like, most police officers, it's supposed to be like 1 police officer per 200 people in like a residential area.
Right.
So, like, if you got 5 police officers in any given neighborhood, like, yeah, they short. If the people ever wanted to really do something, they're gonna have to call back up and back up and back up.
Right.
Because you see in Hampton, they had to call the people from, like, for us, they had to call the people from across the water to actually come and help them.
They did the same thing here, bro. They had to call all the other counties down here to downtown because, bro, it got real out there. It was getting real out there. It was getting real out there. And then, you know, of course, the groups Antifa was out there. They the ones that started the riot. You know what I mean? They the ones that been, man, it's just been, like I said, it's been peaceful now. It's been peaceful now. But last Saturday, last Friday, it got real up in the ATL.
But see, like, let me ask you a question. And I hate to push conspiracy theories, but I don't think all them people from Antifa are Antifa. I think some of them work for the government.
Of course. Of course,
Yeah,
because...
like, I just can't...
Bro, think about it like this. Of course some of them work for the government because they want the guys of rioting, looting. They want that. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them was out there rioting and looting. You know what I'm saying? Some of our people, because I got to get on our people, bro. Some of our people was out there doing things. They use that as a chance to come up, to pull a quick lick. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, bro, a lot of them people who was doing riots and looting like that,
They were from out of town.
they was from out of town. Matter of fact, they wasn't even current residents of Atlanta. Period. They came from out of town just coming in. And then Bugala, you ever heard about that group? They like another Antifa.
No, I haven't heard of it. Enlighten me on this one, man. We learning today.
Yeah, Bugala is Boogla, Bugla, or something like that. Yeah, they're like a domestic terrorist group, just like Antifa is. Don't get it twisted. Them people was out here, man, because they want a race war. These people want to prove that they are superior when obviously they're not. And now, what you're starting to see is starting to call for the black leaders and black stars and stuff like that to try to come and talk these people down. Well, a little bit too late for that.
CJ knows.
Honestly, I need you to stay focused. Trust me when I say that old not playing. I know that you can't wait. You wanna put it all in my face. You want me gripping on your waist. I'ma give you a taste. I know that you just need some. You just need some love. I know you're used to messing with these. Baby, won't you come and rock with a stud? I could be a plug, you could be the one. Know you got stories about your ex, but baby, please stop bringing him up. Dice could never say they want it, and Dice could never say they hard. But I know your body fiending for me, baby, let me be in charge. Dice could never say they want it, and Dice could never say they hard. Now you got me here, I ain't leaving. I'ma let you have it all, I'm done teasing. Watch me give it to you like you need it, baby. Now you on top and you rocking back and forth. It's your body that I'm pleasing, baby. Ooh, you got me pulling on your head while I'm kissing on your tats and I'm smacking on your hit it from the back, ayy. It could get real lit. Let me let you know this. I ain't too good at loving, but I'm a beast when it comes to I'm just being honest. I ain't too good at loving. Yeah, my big, but it got you bustin' real nuts. Dykes need love too. 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 Dykes need love too.
I told 50 Racks that I told 50 Racks that we'd get back with him, man, because I really want to hear his point of view, because he's up in Y right now.
Okay. So getting back to what I said about the inflation rate. So all the other countries found out that this was what was going on. They asked for their to go back. So in like the 70s or 80s, all of these countries asked for their go back, which left America with maybe about 1/3 of what they had acquired. Because the name of the game is, I'm gonna give you this in exchange for that. That's how it's supposed to be going. However, everybody figured out you guys don't have the real backing to do what it is, and our economy is gonna go to the ground if we don't. So they accepted it. This is the reason why I don't know if you remember or not, but in between like 2010 coming up to now, you've seen a whole bunch of commercials about send in your gold watch.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
And we'll give you, if you call in right now, we'll give you a 20% bonus. So we'll give you $1,000 for a half an ounce of gold. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they can do that because the money's fake.
6 Cents, sponsored by UGmusic.com. That's UGMUSIQ.com.
To be the light, I just wanna shine. Waited my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't want to be only in the light.
Come on.
I want to be the light. To be the light, I feel like a star.
I'm shining.
But I see what you're saying, and that's why I'm gonna piggyback off of what I said before. If it's not a full conversation where we could address the actual issue, and if we don't have the attention of a person that can change it, because I can't change it. You see what I'm saying? But I could stand in solidarity with you if I know what the issue is. Like, I could talk about what you talking about. It would be wrong for me to stand next to you and say, no, we protesting together, and I don't even know what issue you mad about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because You might throw a brick, and I'm sitting there like talking about what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it's a community conversation that needs to happen, and then once we organize as a community and figure out a spokesperson for that community, put the issues on the thing, then we need somebody to address it, and that's why we need a new president. That's why we got to vote. Like today's election day, I didn't vote, and I'm gonna say it, I didn't vote. Nobody, like, really went out to vote today because we so overwhelmed with everything else. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everything else going on. Nobody realized that, you know what, we got to go to the polls because, first off, it's COVID-19 restrictions. We got to make sure we got our mask. We got to make sure we washing our hands. And then there's protests everywhere, so we got to be careful about the curfew. So ain't nobody going to really take care of business. Somebody has to organize so we can take care of business, but our voice gets heard at the same time. Otherwise, you're going to be out there trying to take care of business, like go feed your family or speak about your issue, and you may end up in a crossfire. Like right now, that's what people are going through. They just going outside thinking they doing one thing and getting caught in a crossfire. Go through your own social media, scroll up your wall. I bet you see a video of somebody going through a social injustice right now. Why? Because they were just minding their business, but piggybacked on a without ever understanding what they was walking into. They thought that they was at a George Floyd protest, but turned into a riot real quick.
That's real.
And then they couldn't go home. And before you knew it, looters was coming from every which way. And people, if you're in a looting situation, I haven't been in one ever, but I can only imagine what I would be like. If I see running out the store with bags and bags of shit and shit falling on the floor, I'm not saying I'm not going to grab something. I'm going to grab something. You feel me?
I mean,
I'm
that's
grab
like you see some weed on the ground, you pick it up.
Bruh, if you go after the grocery store, and I know I can't get no milk tomorrow, no eggs, you might catch me in a grocery store with a handful of milk and eggs on camera. It's probably going to happen. You know what I mean? Because people have to survive.
6 Cents, sponsored by UGmusic.com. That's UGMUSIQ.com.
To be the light, I just wanna shine. Waited my whole life.
Yeah.
I don't want to be only in the light. I want to be the light. To be the light, I feel like a star.